I'm gonna be transforming my messy bedroom into my dream gaming setup. I just moved back into my parents' house and this is how my old bedroom looks. It's super messy with a bunch of random stuff all over the place, and then my bed with some random stuff all over the place, and even more on this side of the room, and there's not even a desk inside of here anymore. Even though I'm gonna be here for only a few weeks, I still need a gaming setup. Like, I'm not gonna just stay in here doing nothing, and since this is my old childhood bedroom, I thought it would be perfect to recreate my favorite OG gaming setup of all time. And first, I actually have to move all of this out of the way because I'm actually gonna be putting the bed over here and building the entire gaming setup against this wall because it's literally already grass wall panels. Like, this looks so nice already. So I now have my bed right over here, and I also changed the blanket to black. I just think it looks a lot more aesthetic, to be honest. But yeah, now we have this entire section clear, and the only thing we don't have clear is this. I'm still in the whole process of moving, so honestly, I'm gonna leave that stuff over there because I'm gonna need to take it out anyways, and I don't have anywhere else to store it. But in the meanwhile, we can have an entire setup right over here. And it's literally perfect because since this is my old room, I of course already have all the grass wall panels set up, so the setup is gonna be looking so good, and the only thing I need to do is get the desk, and let me show you guys that might be a little bit hard. So right now, like I said, I'm inside my parents' house, and this is the garage with basically like all my stuff, and the desk I want is right over here. It's this dark wood desk, and it is, as you guys can see, completely covered with a bunch of stuff, so I'm gonna have to kind of move this out of the way and try and get this desk out of here because it's literally just in the middle of everything, so it's gonna be kind of difficult to take out. So now that I have this desk, it's actually a standing desk over here, but I like how it kind of like contrasts against the green. But anyways, it's time for the hard part now, which is to get the monitor stands. So this desk isn't too big, but what I'm planning to do is basically like the setup up in the picture. I want to do one horizontal monitor here, another one on top, and then a vertical monitor because that's like the OG streaming setup, and it was like one of my favorite setups I've ever built, and I literally built it right in this room. Honestly, a lot of monitors and mounts that I have are in like a storage unit 30 minutes away, so I think I have most of the stuff to build the setup in my house already. I might need to buy some extra stuff. I'm just gonna see what I have and try and build the setup. But yeah, I do have a few RGB lights coming later in like 2 hours, but for now, let's actually build this monitor setup and hopefully I have everything I need for it. Okay, so as you guys can see, we have the first monitor just in place. I'm definitely gonna have to move it, but I actually don't have enough monitor stands. I only have 2 and I need 3 to actually make this monitor setup. So what I'm actually gonna do, I would never normally do this, but this is like the Sony InZone monitor. It's like a 480, maybe 540 hertz like OLED monitor. It's insane, it's super expensive, and they sent it out to me. But the reason I'm saying that is because it comes with a stand that is actually extremely adjustable. Like, you can make it a vertical monitor. You can literally do anything you want with this stand. So what I'm actually gonna do is put this monitor on the stand. I'm gonna move it all the way down, and you won't even be able to see that you have like this monitor plate because it's so tiny. So unlike most monitor stands that actually like aim out like this, you don't want that because then it makes less space on your desk. But I'm not even gonna notice this because it literally is so tiny, you're not even gonna see it. And what I'm actually gonna do is just move it all the way to the bottom, and you guys can see it literally barely like shows at all this little tiny thing over here. I'm gonna have the mouse pad go over it. You're literally not gonna see it, and it's only the one-time exception. And just like that, I have all 3 monitors exactly how I wanted them. Basically, the vertical one is if you're a streamer and you want to read like chat, but I always just use it for Spotify. I usually play my main game here, and then I'll also have like Spotify or Discord here, and then I'll have like YouTube, Google. I just love having 3 monitors, and this setup is going to be insane, but the more insane part is the gaming PC. I just built this gaming PC literally a few days ago, and it just looks so good. It honestly fits perfectly on this edge. I could put put it like this, but honestly, it looks so good. It is hanging off the desk a tiny bit, but dude, for this angle, I just can't beat it. It looks so good. It is giving me a little bit of anxiety having it hanging off like this, but most of the PC is literally on the desk, so we're all good. And now you guys can see we have a bunch of space, which is exactly what you want when you actually play on keyboard and mouse. So we have a bunch of space on our desk now, and I'm gonna show you guys how we're actually gonna spice up the desk. So this is one of my brand new mouse pads that I'm about to be releasing in probably a few days since you guys are seeing this video, and it's basically for my new brand called Elevate Culture, which is like not a normal gaming brand, it's actually a Christian gaming brand. So as you guys can see, we got the little logo here, it's like a little cross, and then all throughout this mouse pad are a bunch of like tiny crosses, which I think look absolutely amazing. I'll give you guys like a little bit of a closer look, and literally 10% of the profits I make from this are all going to like churches, local churches, and like Christian groups. So yeah, it's also something I'm passionate about, but like, come on, you can't say like, dude, this design is fire. This probably is my top 3 favorite mouse pads that I'm releasing. Like the design and color, it's just so good. I absolutely love it. All right, I need this to fit on the desk perfectly. As you guys can see, we had a little monitor stand showing, and now when I go like this, you literally don't even see it at all. And we actually need to lift up this heavy PC a tiny bit just to fit this mouse pad under. Okay, so just to make sure everything is equal, let's go like that and just like that. And then we just need to smooth everything out. I'll move this monitor stand back a little bit actually. And then we can tilt this like so. Oh yeah, that's actually perfect. All right, I'm literally making sure everything is perfect here. It is hanging a little bit off the desk on this side. So we're gonna lift the PC up, line it up good. All right, we just need to line it up literally perfect with the desk. Okay, I think there is like perfect. Yeah, it literally is like perfectly symmetrical. As you guys can tell, I pay a lot of attention to making sure the mouse pad is good. Let me show you guys how it looks. So the mouse pad is perfectly aligned through the desk, and I'm actually looking at this. It's kind of bothering me that the PC's off the desk. I'm just gonna set it up normally and it'll look way better. So now that the PC is actually right on the edge of the desk, we have so much more mouse space actually. You can see the logo here, the Elevate Culture logo. I absolutely love this, but yeah, now we have space for the keyboard and mouse, and we can literally move our mouse wherever we need it, and we can have like space for a plant or like a Go XLR. I also need to set up my mic. So what we're gonna do is bring out my mic over here, and I'm actually not streaming or recording on this setup, so I don't need like a key light and anything crazy, but I'll just add like one key light maybe behind the PC, and then a plant and some other small decorations, plus the peripherals as well. All right, so for the mic, I have it on like this little random stand. It's like a HyperX Quadcast, and I actually measured it. It lines up perfectly from the edge of the desk kind of to like the center where you would be talking. So I'm just gonna tighten it over here on the side, which is really easy. And just like that, we got our microphone now in the setup. And the thing is, obviously nothing is on, like the monitors aren't on, because later I'm gonna be trying to like plug everything in. But for now, we're just gonna be setting everything up really. And now for the keyboard, this is the Ducky 1X. They actually sent it out to me a few weeks ago. I would say like probably 5 weeks ago. I actually really like it. It sounds pretty good. Quick sound test. So yeah, it sounds pretty good, and I'm pretty sure all these are lubed, so these switches sound really good. And this is also like partly a wireless keyboard, so that's really nice as well. And then for my mouse, we're gonna be going with one of the classics. This is the Model O, and it's like the minus version, as you guys can see, and it's like the kind of glossy one. So I think this is like the cheapest one you can get. This is only like 30 bucks, and I actually love using this mouse. Even though this is a wireless keyboard, I still like using it with a wire. So of course we actually have a coiled cable, because it not only like looks aesthetic, but now we won't have to charge the keyboard. I actually think the white looks amazing against the kind of light blue, and this isn't just any cable, it's actually my own. So you can see we have the little Elevate Culture logo right over there, so it's kind of matching with the whole mouse pad. All these products are going to be on sale very soon. From the time you're seeing this video, I'll have it linked down below if anyone wants to check them out. So I'm going to go kind of basic with the decoration of this setup. I'm going to have a plant over here. I'm going to have like a few more over here, but I still think the sides of the setup are a little bit too plain, so I'm actually going to go grab the big plants real quick, and I think it's gonna make the setup look way nicer. Look at how sick it already looks, and this is without it being on or any RGB added at all. Look at how much better that already made the entire setup. It literally looks so good. And the last thing I actually need before I turn on the entire gaming setup and see how good it looks is some RGB. And the Amazon guy actually just delivered 2 of these. So I'm gonna put one of them behind the desk, which is gonna look really good and kind of shine through here. And you'll see a little bit of it on the bottom. And then the other one I'll actually put under the bed. So you won't really see it too much, but it's just gonna add a nice glow. It shouldn't take me too long at all because I've done this a lot, and you can change it to like any color you want. So these are honestly perfect. I just finished adding both of the RGB strips, which some of you guys might be saying isn't enough, and that is actually fine because this entire lamp over here at the top is actually filled with RGB bulbs. So I can just change the color to pink, and it's because this is my old room. So of course I already did that in a previous video, but yeah, the next shot you guys are gonna see is the entire gaming setup completely done. And all I'm saying is brace yourselves because you're probably gonna see a bunch of pink and like RGB lights like crazy. And I know this gaming setup is gonna look insane, so let's just cut to that right now. I absolutely love the way that this gaming setup looks. It's literally exactly how I imagined it. It looks so good, and I honestly haven't had a setup like this in so long, so I absolutely love it. It's not the craziest setup I've ever built, but I'm only gonna be here for 2 weeks, and I'm actually gonna build my real crazy dream gaming room and setup in about 2 weeks when I actually move into my own house. So, I mean, for a temporary 2-week setup, I mean, rate this out of 1 through 10, but I think this is low-key almost like a 10. Before you click off, I actually have a huge announcement. I am finally releasing my own mousepad brand. This has been in the works for over 7 months, and I'm not gonna leak too much about it, but this is one of the designs. You can sign up right now for the launch using my link in description or simply by searching up elevateculture.co. I'm also going to be having other products than just mouse pads, but that's all I'm leaking so far. Most importantly though, I hope you enjoyed this video, and always remember Jesus loves you. God bless.